welcome back to the channel. As one of the stages we're going to be talking about on Renovate This Old House is replacing all the windows. The windows that are located on this house are 30-inch metal frame windows. We're going to be going back with 32-inch by 5 vinyl windows with panes. So let's see what it takes to get them out and see what we can do to get them in. So that's as easy as a window comes out. So let's take measurements and see what it takes to get one put back in. So here is everything demoed. And what you want to remember is to make sure you get it cleaned up good where your trim was at. Make sure you get all the caulking off around there, and that way everything will fit flat. And since this was a metal 30-inch, we actually took that stud over maybe a 1/2 inch to a 1/4 inch. If you remember from my previous video, the way the framing is made. So that's where we have a gap there to make sure we got 31.5 in order to get the window in. So let's see if everything fits. So just got it tacked up here for now. So that's how simple it is to actually install the window. Then you basically just put your trim around and you're basically done. So pretty simple. If you have a 30-inch window, you can use 32. And this is what it looks like on the inside. So we'll come back once we get to the inside and trim out this window. Now that we got that window done, we have double window here, double here, double here, and double here that we're going to be replacing. And if we go around, a sliding window there. So those are what we have to replace throughout this project, and possibly the bottom portion of this window, which is also a double. And we'll probably leave the top window, but we'll probably replace the bottom section, those two there. So these next two windows are molded together, which basically means they'll join together here. So let's take these out and see if we need special order windows, or if we can get the two 32s to go and mold them together and get them in this slot. So let's see what it takes to get these out. So the process will be the same. We'll pop the trim out, pull everything from the outside, and take out the inside trim to the studs and see how much room we have from there. So let's get started. So for this window, what we did is we needed 63 inches, and we only, since it was 230 inches, we only had 60. So what we did is actually took out the 2x4 and we put in a 1x to hold up the top of the header. There's not a lot of weight, as you can see on this outside wall. It's only holding up that roof structure there, but we actually put it in and put screws in it, that way it don't blow out, just in case there's a lot of pressure on it. And that gives us our 63 inches we need to get the window in. So let's get everything set up and we'll put the windows in. That's the way you have it looking. So basically that's the look we're going for. I'll tack it in just across the top and go inside, put the screws and mold it in the middle and actually pull everything together. And that's the look we're going for. Instead of ordering a special order window, doing it with two double hung windows, you can do it, and like I say, you get the same look, same effect. Now it's just a matter of going in and putting your screws in and getting everything tightened up. But that's the look. Compare. got another one done. this one, we got a lot of wood rot, like termite damage. You can see it. So we're gonna have to replace these studs. And look like, I don't know how far it got, but nothing's active, so we'll close this up for now, get some lumber, and come back and reframe this in. Got everything torn out, and one of the reasons you get termite damage is, if you can see this foam here, which will end up tearing out, but here you got foam that's behind the stucco, and this foam here, if you can see it, actually creates a pathway for termites. So because the way they did it, it was actually a pathway so termites could actually get to. So we'll end up getting all this torn out all the way across the bottom. I think most of it is off on the other side, but we'll get this pulled back, torn out, and get this treated, and reframe everything and get the window in. But that's the reason you end up with a lot of termite damage. So here's the back of the foam, and you can see where the tracks come through the foam and basically go straight into your house. So that foam is all behind the stucco, which you would never know, but those the tracks, and that's basically how they get into your house when they was using the foam to wrap the bottom. So definitely, if you go around your house, you want to make sure at the bottom that you don't have any stucco and any foam behind the stucco that's touching the ground. And also be very careful while digging, because you really don't know what you may run into. is where we are so far. Got all the windows put in and trimmed out. So that's the finished look. Starting to patch up holes so we can paint. Debating whether to take this wall out. So most likely probably will take this wall out and open up the kitchen. Got the kitchen gutted out. All the cabinets removed. Like I said, we're gonna remove the floor. That window's trimmed out. Like I said, patching up holes. Getting ready to caulk. Next step would be painting. And gut out the bathrooms. And debating may keep this floor. It's in pretty good condition, especially once we get it cleaned up. And finish putting the molding on this window, the mullion in the middle. Along with this one, finish putting molding up, patching, and gonna put in some can lights in here, possibly 2 on each side of a vent. And same thing, finish putting up the trim in this one. And like I said, put up new doors, so all the doors will be replaced. So that's where we are so far.